are listening to the Balancing Act podcast. Here's your hosts, Jamie Wonko and Joe Vitale.
All right, so guess what? We're officially recording.
No.
Yes.
Woohoo!
How's it going?
Welcome to the Balancing Act podcast. I am here with Joseph Vitale. I'm Jamie Wonko. Welcome to our afternoon jam.
Yes, our afternoon jam. Get your tickets ready.
Oh my gosh! If you're listening in the morning, then it's a morning jam.
I know. I'm on the struggle bus, folks. So we're, it's just it is what it is. This as we get closer and closer to this holiday season. Speaking of seasons, Season 3 is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Teachers Insurance Plan. Make sure to check out their website that's tagged in this episode for more information and to get a quote. Look at you, your little Q-zip.
I am wearing my Insurance Plan merch.
Teachers Insurance Plan, auto insurance that brings exclusive educator savings and exceptional customer care to New Jersey and Pennsylvania educational employees. Yeehaw.
Ding! I'm like, am I hearing bells? What's happening?
Yes, I forgot to put myself on Do Not Disturb, folks.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know if I know how to do that, and I probably should.
We're doing it live. Okay.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, we are.
Well, happy November, everybody. In December, and it's almost January, and it's going to be 2026 before we know it. Wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
What did I see the other day? It was like, if you turned 40 during 2020, which I did not because I'm 106. If you turned 40 during 2020, you're now 45. And where did the years go? It's like they really did go fast if you think about it.
Well, I turned 40 in 2019.
Got it.
And so the last big thing that I did before the pandemic was go on a trip, which I have to say, for a really long time, and even during that time period of the pandemic and throughout and after, when travel was so tough and limited and all the things, it was like, gosh, I am so glad I took that trip.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, because that was November and then COVID was March. So, that's it. Where does the time go? Today, I heard that there is going to be a live action Moana.
Yes, there is going to be this is,
and that on my Disney profile, for Disney Plus, it has my children change the characters all of the time, but my name is Mamana because I identify as Moana, but a mom, so I'm Mamana, and I cannot believe that the original movie is 10 years old.
I know that's crazy. And I saw there was a couple other things. I saw a couple Star Wars trailers over the last week, and it was the replay of the original trailers that came out when the new trilogy came out. Nerds. So
exciting for
them.
them.
It was but I remember watching those with my kids. I remember that one came out and they didn't know. So I brought them into our bedroom. I had the lights off and I sat them on the bed and I was like, okay, we got to watch this. And they were so excited.
It's an event to be had, children.
Yeah, but it's 15 years ago that those movies came out. I know, it's just nuts. It's nuts.
And they were just 2.5.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts. So we're just so nostalgic because everything is they're seniors now and we're old and they're gonna leave us forever. So
I really feel I don't feel old in the sense in that way, but I do feel happy at the age that I had my kids. Genuinely. I'm oh man, I should have done it sooner.
I'm not laughing at you, but I'm so because we were joking around earlier. I was texting you today and I was like, here's the topic for today.
Here's the topic for today.
Here's the topic. And I was like, hot take. Our trends when we were younger were awesome. And these trends that these kids have today are stupid. Because it's all day. It's 6, 7. It's bra.
Here's the thing. I know that I'm older. I understand.
Yes.
However, the last year of this, what do they call it? Brain rot culture.
Yeah.
Yes. Has become so woven into it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
And it's not funny. And that is all.
Well, listen, it's funny.
That's the beginning and the end to me. It's not funny. So there are things that are very funny that I don't mind repeating. And I love dumb humor. This is just dumb. It's not humor.
No,
It's not funny. It's not clever. It is, I know they're like, brain rot. It is just repeating numbers and bruh, bruh, bruh,
So
bruh, bruh,
we all
bruh.
know the
It makes
expression.
me crazy.
We all know the expression jump the shark, right? Do we all know the expression jump the shark?
But, maybe everybody doesn't. Why don't you give them a little,
All right. So
a little lesson?
and I am scrolling through my phone because I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to see if I can find it.
Okay.
Because I actually read it to my students. So the idea of jump the shark comes from.
Can I tell you if I know?
Sure.
Okay. It's from Happy Days.
It is from Happy Days.
Okay.
And it has to do with
The Fonz.
the Fonz, and there was an episode where he was like, they were, and I don't remember the exact premise of the episode. And it had to do with like they're at like a beach or a lake or somewhere, and he had to he got either dared or bet, or he had to be like, yeah, I'm gonna get you in trouble unless you jump the shark. So he's like on skis, and my dude is jumping the shark in the sitcom. So that's that term, and after that episode, Happy Days was never the same because people were like, oh, this crap, and it was never really the same nostalgic, wonderful show. Right.
Yeah.
So, and I'm trying to find it. And I don't think that I can. I got a text message from one of those like right around the election. And it was like, do you want to know what 6-7 means? Well, we don't know what it means, but there's 6 days to the election. And here's 7 things or 7 places you could drop off your mail-in ballot. And I was like, good God, it has a fit. Now, I tried to lean into it, right? I told my
But you
students,
teach middle school.
yes, I teach middle school.
So the
right?
lean is appropriate.
Okay, so I try to
When
lean
we're talking about the government, no.
Yeah.
But okay.
I didn't know where you were going with that, but now I get it. I get it now. So, yeah, I'm trying to find the actual
We need
text.
to encourage more brain rot in the government.
Yeah. And then it was like, send a picture of you doing this, and we'll actually tell you what 6-7 means. And I was like, just no. So anyway, nope, I didn't get it. Anyway, I'm sorry, I was looking for it.
No,
So
the students should, kids in general, I think, and this is, I think maybe this is part of the greater problem, and maybe this is generational. Maybe we are old, but that's okay. When we were kids, or when we were younger, there were a lot of things that were slogan, jargon, things that slang, jargon, things that were of us, for us, by us, among us, right? We also knew things.
We did.
So the difference being that there's this overwhelming feeling right now that they don't know anything that's actually true.
No.
And it's replaced in a really horrifying way by being proud of having a lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
that is really where the issue that I have is.
I'm going to take my headphones off and I'm going to do it. Okay. Because we're children of the 90s. And I can't
true.
hear you right now.
Okay.
Jamie.
I know who's coming. I know who it is.
Yeah.
Hold on. Get onto MTV.
I need pee for my bunghole. We all did.
Joe has his shirt over his head.
I have a shirt over my head. I don't have my headphones on. And we're
Cornholio.
acting like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead, which we're listening.
By we, he means him.
We all did it, right?
I need TP. Yes, except that when we had, I am the great Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Yes, even my dad would say that. I remember being, and like, I'm sure, I don't know that he ever even saw an episode, but it was like something he knew and he thought was like, silly and funny. However, here's the problem. Today, for example, I am now getting into my Holocaust unit, and we're talking about, building some background information. And I said, pretty soon we're going to, come up on Pearl Harbor Day. It's December 7th, and we're going to talk about a day that lives in infamy. Who was the president? Now, to me, there's a lot of presidents, right? There's a lot of facts, but they had it in 6th grade and 7th grade. So here's a group of 8th graders, and I'm saying to them, who was the president during World War II? Now, no one can answer me. Now I'm giving clues. He was in a wheelchair. He had polio. He had a cousin that was the president that was the same last name. He was the longest, serving president. They changed the rules after him. I'm trying to think like what will spark. I got the following answers. Number 1. And with authority and confidence, Bill Clinton.
Okay.
I said, Bill Clinton was the president when I was in high school, you guys. That was in the 1990s. Oh, I'm sorry. George Bush. Okay.
Okay, 1990s ish.
George Bush was the president just before that president and just after that, right? So we're still in the completely wrong. We're not even rounding the corner of right. Oh, I know. Abraham Lincoln. Okay, everybody. Okay, what's happening? Okay. Oh boy. So I will give lots of credit and love to my last class of the day. I said, you guys are my only hope. And they knew. And then of course we had to chuckle about the other kids. When I tell you that I had already seen over 60 kids that didn't know that FDR was the president during World War II. I mean, I'm not asking for, don't name 7 battles, but to me, there's certain things. Yes. So it's we need to shove some of the brain rot to the side because it's not the other necessary information isn't getting in.
Yeah. And again, like I was saying, I try to lean into it. Those of you that follow us on the socials, like myself and my co-teacher, we had a 6-7 t-shirts. Like I was a 6 and he was a 7, like many other teachers across the across the country that did that. And right before Halloween, and we were getting into the unit on the Revolutionary War, where we discuss some of the foundational ideas and Declaration of Independence before we jump into the Constitution. So I was like, all right, by the way, just so you know, 6-7 is banned from now on in this class as of next week. And they're like, what? What? I was like, no. I said, we're about to start our unit on the Revolutionary War. So you can only, and it's 6-7. You're supposed to do this with your hands, back and forth. So now I said, you got to go.
It's always with the hands.
Yeah. It's like, you got to go 7-6. It's like 7-6. You put your palms down, you go up and down. So the ironic thing was that kids would then see me in the hallway. Later in the day, I'd be going to cover a class or walking somewhere to use the bathroom. And they'd be like, hey, Mr. Vitale, 7-6. And they do the thing with their, or anytime we said 1776, everybody would go 7-6. I try to lean into it, but I also try to talk like them because I'm like, maybe if I did this, you guys would realize how ridiculous you sound. And then you'll stop doing it. But our trends were fun. We did fun things, but we also learned. And we're, I think, aware enough to know when to put it aside. Because when you first started talking about Holocaust unit and Pearl Harbor Day, I was like, oh my God, are people making 6-7 jokes during the Holocaust unit? Yeah, please learn time and place. I've been struggling with, that's what I mean about me being on the struggle bus.
Situational awareness.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Situational awareness is I know I'm not the only teacher that feels this, but I feel it in my bones. Where I'm trying to do different activities and transition and keep them engaged.
Maybe it's too much. Maybe that's the problem.
Okay, explain.
Hot take.
Go ahead.
Maybe we're just trying too hard and it's too much and it just can't be all the things all the time.
Okay.
I
don't disagree with you.
I'm noticing, when we're, get into this group and then we're going to go over here and then we're going to sit down and answer 5 questions on your own without anyone else helping you. And they're sitting and staring and waiting for someone to give them the answer. What page is it on?
And this
I said, I'm so sorry, but I am not going to contribute to your learned helplessness.
There's the phrase right there. There it is. Yeah.
I am not going to contribute to your learned helplessness. I will not tell you what page it's on. I am not going to tell you the answer. And I think that they've come to expect, if they waited out long enough. So I've just started collecting things. Time's up and we're going to collect it. And I'm talking about, just for anybody that's listening and thinking, wow, she sounds so mean. I'm not. A, I'm not. And B, no, because nobody has any kind of extenuating circumstance. This is middle of the road, average learning kids that they don't have any sort of extra accommodations or any sort. It's just your general average learner. Read a paragraph and answer 5 questions. And they're sitting and waiting for the answers to be provided for them.
Yeah.
And then they're saying, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I can't do it. I'm like, Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
there is a lot of that. Um and unfortunately that's something that we deal with often, but you go back to learned helplessness again. I mean, I listen, I do a lot of work behind the scenes trying to get people on the show, and I reach out to people. I am trying to find somebody who is either an expert or knows about or has taught about or has studied about learned helplessness, because this is maddening. And I go back to that whole thing that you just said about, like, oh, I have them answer 5 questions on their own and then I collect it or whatever it is, right? I am sure that you have modeled that activity. I am sure that they've done thumbs up. I
What
am
if I
sure.
hadn't?
Uh,
What if I didn't?
well,
You've been in school since kindergarten. You can't read one paragraph
whoa,
and answer
oh,
5
so
questions.
I'm gonna.
No,
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
all right. Good
It's
show, everybody. I'm out.
yeah. No, I'm sorry. Really, and I have to say that because it's now. I'm sort of like blown away this year by the overwhelming majority of kids. So I'm tired of people. Don't say COVID. Stop carrying your kid's backpack. Is that learned helplessness? Yes. Do you shove your backpack in your parent's arm the minute that you see them? Stop doing it. There are levels to this, and I'm obsessed with people carrying their kids' backpacks. I hate it so much,
Mhm.
and it really bothers me. And it's like, why can your child not figure out another way? Somebody was telling me today that there's a car company and they have something like 5,000 open jobs or some like ridiculous number, and they can't get any mechanics.
Yeah.
And so, no, not everybody needs to be like in these accelerated classes. Not everybody needs to be going to advanced placement. Like, no, we don't need to model 77 things 800 different ways. That's right. I said 800.
Yeah. But here's the thing, though. I'm sure you have. So I'm sure you have modeled. I'm sure you've given them examples. I'm sure you have done all the things. And now it's like, okay, now you're going to
Well,
do this on your own.
great. So we're now
That's what I
in,
mean. Like,
yeah, no. We're in the 11th week of being together. And so now my answer is like, no, I can't. And they're like, well, what do you mean? So they were trying to wait me out. They were just trying to wait me out to see like, oh, she's just going to give us the answers. Like, I can't find it. I'm like, but you have to look for it. Well,
Mhm.
I don't know where it is. Well, tell us what page it's on. Tell me what to write. I said, what? No, I'm not going to tell you what to write. That's so when I pulled okay, now I'm going to collect it. It was like as if, and they're like, she's doing it. She's taking the papers. I said, I'm she and she can hear you. And so stop saying she. For real. She's taking. I'm like, it's me. I'm she.
Yeah.
Right. So it is. And they were, they couldn't believe. And also, it's okay to be wrong. See, that's the other part that is twisted and turned into this. It's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to just not try.
Yeah, we've talked
And
about
that's
that
what I
before.
keep, right? It's like keep going through it and going through it. But I was very happy with the end of the day and the redemption and and I have to hope also the part of like the immaturity is, did you really think that Bill Clinton was the president during the 1940s, or did you just want to try to be funny? As funny as like, bruh, 6'7".
Yeah. It's like
Bruh.
everybody's on stage wanting to be
Everybody's trying to be dumber than the other person.
Yeah.
It's like, why can't we try to be smarter? Why
Yeah.
can't we all read? Just read a book. Just get a
Yeah.
book and read it.
It's
Maybe 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, I think for me it's, again, modeled the activities, given them examples, and then like when you do a project, for example, I'm big on giving them all the, yeah, I know your husband loves this word, all the scaffolding that you could possibly imagine,
Yeah.
so they understand exactly what the expectation is. I've given them sample activities. I've given them, you know, I've modeled what I think the presentation would look like. I've given them the slides that I used during that presentation. Like, hey, you could do something like this with your project. Still, read directly from slides. Like it's like it is. And when I give them a grade that represents that, because when I tell them when I
Shocked.
grade this, like if you
Shocked.
don't do what I'm asking for
Mhm,
based on the rubric and the
mhm.
scaffolding and the the examples that I've given you, then that's a you problem. Like I can't, I like I was having a conversation with my co-teacher today, and I'm like, I just don't understand. I just don't know a different way to approach this. And
There's not,
there
because
isn't
it's
it. There
systemic.
isn't one.
There's not.
There
That's
isn't one.
my point. That's
Yeah.
why sometimes the only answer is no.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to continue like another 10 years doing this. This is what I tell myself. Hey, oh, there she is again. It's she. You're not going to be able, hey, Shay, you're not going to be able to do this and do it and do it and do it and keep doing it and doing it well. And then like providing and giving everybody what they need when those little things are genuinely like sucking the life out of us as teachers. So I'm saying it's okay to say no.
And
right?
I gave directions the other day, and I talked about what we're going to do. And we started, and I kind of like, okay, I got 3 minutes because we're doing rotations. Said, okay, I'm going to sit at my desk for 2 seconds. I got to write that down. I got to get this together. And all of a sudden I turn and I look, and there's a student standing next to me who I have repeated directions to multiple times. And I literally was bang. Why are you standing here? Like, I was like, there should be no reason.
Close to you.
That there is someone presenting right now.
Right.
You got up and interrupted their presentation and walked over, and I was like, what's your question? And they're like, never mind. I was like, no. What is it? I want it to be spoken out loud so we can understand why this is happening. And why is it happening? Because the people who did not pay attention to the directions did not know what to do. And when I said, I'm doing this once, I'm giving directions once, then you have whatever's in Google Classroom to refer back to, or whatever's on the worksheet to refer back to. I give them and work through our morning meeting.
That's also the very important part of the piece of this, is that it's written most likely projected somewhere on the board or somewhere hanging in the room. It's on a piece of paper that was physically handed out, and it's also posted in an electronic space. So it's not like you're not hitting the nonverbal, or non-capable of listening to verbal directions kids. You're giving it in multiple forms.
Yeah.
And still we're waiting for someone to do it for us.
Yeah, we have a lot of hot takes. I'm kind of in like my little like petty princess mode. I got a couple other people that are getting on my water bottle garage train.
Nice.
Because we're, again, today it was like,
I know I had somebody spill an entire bottle of water today all over, and he said, I spilled. I said, oh yeah, good thing it wasn't fire, because it would start burning. Like, there was no, when I tell you, it was just like he sat there with the puddle. I spilled. Well, what are we going to do about the spill? I don't know. Like, okay. I said, and now let me tell you, and let's remind, weeks and weeks and weeks, they know where everything is in my room. I have a closet that's labeled cleaning. They know that's where Lysol wipes are and paper towels aplenty. And so it's not like this isn't like somebody who just arrived in the room yesterday. I said, so you're going to get up. Okay. You're going to go over to the closet. You're going to get paper towels and you're going to clean it up.
Yep.
Oh. I was like, there's just like this general disconnect of, it's like, did you think I was going to come over and clean it up? I mean, obviously it's like, it was on the table. It wasn't, and again, it's water. It's not acid. So it's not like it was gonna, hurt anybody. Every paper was wet. And maybe the garage is a good idea. Maybe I'll have to look into that. I said, let's all just pause a moment for my greatest wish.
Water bottle garage.
Right. Which my
water
real great
garage. Come on. Water bottle garage.
Park it. My real true dream is like, leave it in your locker.
Listen, I was walking from your room after we have lunch every other day. So I was walking from your room, and a student had her water bottle, a regular Poland Spring plasticky water bottle, whatever, had taken her pen, stabbed the hole in the top of it.
Oh yeah.
And was literally like squirting it up in the air so it would land on other people. I was like, yep, I'll take that. Thank you. And I just walked down the hallway and threw it in the garbage. And then today I had someone in class who had a line of water down the front and back of himself.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
because they're squirting each
because
other.
we're squirting each other with the
Yeah.
Gatorade, the Gator,
Oh,
the
that they're
fancy
not supposed to
Gatorade
have.
bottles that
Yes.
they're not supposed to have,
Yeah.
which is a whole other
Wow.
question.
I mean, I didn't realize that we were going to be complaining so much.
Yeah, this is not
Should
a
we
grind.
turn this? I know this is not a grind our gears.
No,
Should we
it's not
turn
a
this
grind our
around
gears
to
episode. That's for special occasions. No,
it
I'm just
is.
in my mood. I'm just in my
True.
mood.
Should we do a little gratitude? Let's turn this bad boy around, okay? Let's do like a little morning gratitude, a little afternoon gratitude, and I'm gonna ask you some questions. Okay?
Sure, let's do
I'm gonna
it.
call this section the gobbler.
The gobbler.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
they have a thing called the gobbler at Wawa. I have to get that.
It's not great. I'm going to tell
No?
you. Sorry, Wawa.
Nah.
We love you. I love all things Wawa. But I will tell you that locally to us in Woodbridge Township, the sandwich station has a terrific gobbler.
Oh, do they really?
Highly recommend.
All right, that may need to be tried.
Yes,
Okay,
please
I gotta
and
try
do.
that.
I mean, the Wawa one is good, but like if you had to, it's equidistant. Hit up the station.
I'm also gonna say before you get into your gobbler question, really
Yes?
quick, hot take as well. If you got a waffle maker, stuffing in the waffle maker. And we talked about this the other day. I did it last year, and everybody loved it. It was delicious. You take leftover stuffing, put it in the waffle maker, you get those little crispy edges, and then you do like gravy and your turkey and your all over it. Love it. Anyway,
I look forward to doing that.
yeah,
I'm going to do that this year. If there's
You
any
should.
stuffing left, we usually have a stuffing deficit.
Well, you got to make extra, so you have it.
I mean, it's so delicious.
I know.
Ugh,
I know.
darn it. Okay.
All right. Okay, gobbler.
Right.
The gobbler.
Gobbler. So this is a little would you rather gobbler edition.
Oh. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather never celebrate Thanksgiving again or prepare a full Thanksgiving feast every month for the rest of your life?
Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna choose option B. Okay.
Full Thanksgiving feast. You know, if I was a betting
No.
lady,
Yeah, I would do that. I would do it every month.
So once a month.
I would do it once a month. Although right now we're doing Thanksgiving at our house, and I'm like, okay, I'll take care of it. I got all the stuff, but I'm like, I got to do the shopping and the thing, and like I know what I got to do, and I have to do it, and it's just figuring out what time everything needs to be done
to get it done. We do this really super fun thing at our school where the kids all learn how to do something and the teachers teach them. And I do my, Willet waffle, like after school snacks in a waffle iron. I actually am, and I was so tempted to to say, can I have my waffle stuff delivered here, like to the building? Because the thought of like getting it delivered to my house or going to get it and then have to put it in my car and then drive it to school and then walk and then bring it in the building. And I was like, is that allowed? Is that allowed? I'm asking you. Like, would I be allowed to have like Walmart delivery, like directly to the school?
I mean, we get food. We get, people order DoorDash all the time.
Right?
So how different could it be?
You could leave it outside. I was like, oh. If I don't do that this time, I'm going to ask for next time because it's so much stuff for waffling. And anyway,
I think if you did it during the school day, I mean, if you did the time to this way somebody was at the building, you don't want to leave it outside and let the raccoons get it.
Never.
So,
all right, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna see. Like, is this allowed?
All right. So,
all right.
What about you?
One.
What would you? What? No. What would you do?
Oh! I would do the once a month.
Gotcha.
I would. I like Thanksgiving. I like turkey. I like stuffing. I like gravy. I like potatoes. Oh, this next one is, this one is an easy answer for me. Would you rather eat turkey every day for the rest of your life or never have potatoes again?
All right. So if I eat the turkey, I can still have potatoes. Yeah. So absolutely. Because I can't not eat potatoes. Like, so
you would
have
eat
turkey every day.
Every day. Okay. Yeah. Very
good.
Because,
I need potatoes in my life. And you?
I heart potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all forms. All forms.
All forms.
Mashed or fried or whatever. Doesn't matter. Chips. It could be anything.
It's so true.
Baked. All the things. Yeah. Baked potatoes. Baked potatoes in your house.
Oh, geez. I'm a lonely baked potato eater here. All right. Next one. Eat sweet potatoes with marshmallows or topped with brown sugar and pecans.
Oh, I would take both. But I'd probably go brown sugar and pecans just because, like.
Can I tell you something?
That's my jam. What?
I've never had either.
You don't eat sweet potatoes?
I like a sweet potato, but I've never had it with marshmallows or like brown sugar.
You have to know what you're getting when you do that, and
Okay.
you have to like expect it to be sweet. And if people don't like, that's not a normal side dish. You know what I mean? Like people don't like. Normally people don't eat sweet side dishes. You do that on Thanksgiving or like Christmas time. Like you don't do it like.
Yeah, I've never been served either one.
Yeah.
I like sweet potatoes, and I remember in college like having sweet potato French fries like for the first time
Yeah, I love those.
and being like, these are delicious, but I've never had those other two. Do you make them that way or no?
I do, but honestly, I have made them like that in the past, but
Okay.
not a lot of people really eat them. So
Yeah, so then it's not
I
a
get
fan
it.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it, and yeah.
Okay. Would you rather walk around with walk around with a pocket full of stuffing for a day or a pocket full of mashed potatoes for the day?
Stuffing. Just because I could pick
Just
little
like
pieces
nibble
out
on
of it
it,
and eat
just
and
pick
nibble
little
on
bit.
it all
Yeah.
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have a kid who was taking a lot of fruit out of the cafeteria, and he was coming to class with like
Fruit
several,
pants!
fruit pants, and I like to call him fruit pants. And he hasn't been fruit pants in a long time. And then this week he actually came back and he had some oranges, and I was like, fruit pants. We've talked about this, and he's like, I wanted you to call me fruit pants. Oh, kids are so funny. Okay.
They are sometimes.
Whoa, this is crazy. Would you rather sit at the kids' table or talk politics at the adult
Kids table,
table?
kids table,
Kids
kids
table.
table, kids table, kids table,
Agree,
kids
agree,
table.
agree.
Immediately. I don't want to talk politics with anyone because the whole world is a mess, and I don't want to do it anymore.
Would you rather cancel Thanksgiving or Halloween?
Okay. Halloween.
You'd cancel Halloween?
Yeah, because like Halloween as a teacher I've talked about this, right? I've talked
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Dear Robin, Joe still loves you.
Oh, I mean, of course.
Okay.
You know.
She was just personally offended.
Oh,
We don't
because
want to offend you. Yes.
she did say today, actually.
Mhm.
It's my holiday, so I don't come to work that day. So that was her thing. She said it's my holiday.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, for big deal. It's
Big
a big
deal.
deal for her. All right. Would you rather spend Thanksgiving Day all alone or Christmas Day all alone?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Agree.
Yeah.
I immediately I'm like neither, but that's not a choice.
Yep.
Would you rather spend Thanksgiving on a cruise or at Disney World?
I would love to spend it at Disney World. However, I could not deal with I know it's always crowded, but like the holidays at Disney World are
it's insane.
are straight
Yeah.
ridiculous bananas.
Yes.
Like I can't.
Yeah.
It's too many people and everything's packed and you're waiting online not just for rides but for food and for snacks and no. I mean it would be cool to do like once, but I don't think I could do it every year. So probably a cruise. Then I wouldn't have to cook anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there was one person that's no longer living
Okay.
that you could have at your Thanksgiving table, who would it be?
I think right now it'd probably be my father-in-law because I'd like my family to be together for a holiday like that again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. See, you went I was thinking more of like someone that you like didn't know, like pulled from history, but you pulled someone in your family. That's really sweet.
Or maybe I'd go Ben
Now,
Frank.
if Tracy listened to the podcast, she would enjoy hearing that.
I would go with so if we're going that route, I would say I think I'd go with like I'd want to like have Ben Franklin because he argued that the turkey should be the national bird. So I'd like him to give me his arguments and hear about it. And my dude was a womanizer, so you get to hear all of his crazy stories.
Oh, man. I think he could probably really get down on like a big, like 20-pounder by himself.
Yeah.
There, B. Franks, right? I mean, he would.
Are you talking about? You're talking about a turkey?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. Yes. Understood. Look, the guy liked his ladies. It's not rumor. It's true.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
very true. Yeah. Fascinating specimen of I
Yep.
mean, interesting.
Yep.
So if you had to make a list of the things that you're most grateful for this holiday season coming into Thanksgiving,
Okay.
aside from stuffing, what might some of the items on your list be?
Oh goodness. Right now I'm really proud of my kids. They've I don't want to say they've dealt with a lot, but like, the start of senior year is a white knuckle roller coaster for these kids. It's like it's and your son is in the same boat because of like the applying for colleges stuff, but also his course load, right? Like we've talked about this. Like our
Yeah.
kids' course loads in the fall are like heavy.
Yeah.
Like they are not phoning it in. They're taking classes that are like they're challenging. They're dual enrollment, they're R-track, they're journalism, it's all those things, right? And they've done all the applying to schools and some of those acceptances are starting to come in and stuff like that. But I just know like they're managing that. I don't want to say better than I thought they would, but I'm proud of how they are managing that. And I've also said to them, like, you should be proud of yourself by how you're handling it, not
Yes.
just your grades, but
Yeah.
like getting the applications done. And my wife is kind of high energy and high strung. No, she's not. I never said that. And no, and we talked about this, her and I. And it's like
I would describe her more as intense.
yeah, not high
I don't
strung.
know
That's the wrong
high
word.
energy, more
No.
so intense.
Yeah,
Like
but
she comes she's very focused and driven. So it comes with it like sort of a heat to it
Yeah.
that's, like it's very no nonsense.
I retract my earlier statement. So
And none of those things are bad or negative.
no,
at
no,
all.
not at all.
Yeah.
But like, and I talked about this. It's like it comes from like her worry comes from a place of happiness, excitement, worry.
Yes.
Wanting the best for them, wanting to get into the school that they want to go to, and do what like it all comes from in a heartfelt, deep down, good place.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But sometimes it adds another layer of stress, and I sometimes can see, but my kids are doing a very good job of okay, I got it. Like
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
I know I got it. I know. Yes, I got it. I have heard my son say, "Hey, I got it. I know
Yeah.
I got it. I got it." So I'm very proud. I'm thankful for the work and the time that they're putting in. I'm also. I do want to say that there's been a lot of stuff happening with the show recently, which I think is really awesome. Some of the stuff we're not ready to announce yet, but we were at the convention earlier in the month, and man, what a day! Next week we're going to have a great episode coming out where we ask teachers some questions and ask them advice. So it's direct from the floor of the
It
convention.
is must-see TV.
Yeah, like it is
not to be missed.
It might be the best thing we've ever done.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's me saying it, but
I mean, Grind Your Gears was pretty great, but this is
this is
next
something else.
level.
So we got a chance to talk to like some amazing people that wound
Yeah.
up turning into like, yep, you're going to be a guest. Like,
yes.
or like, we need you to be on for a full time. Like, there's so many people that we met, that we talked to and
Yeah.
walked around.
And they're teachers, they
Yeah.
are, it's kind of like, oh, are you a girl's girl? And it's like, yes. Like, are you a teacher's teacher? Yes.
Yeah.
And they are really among the top championing our profession in every way, in every good light that there can be. And sometimes what is seen as a pretty dark time to be a teacher and so it was extremely inspirational, and I am really excited to hear, and to feel that and see the glow that will come from people listening and watching that episode.
Yeah, we did some cool things down there. So like, I'm just
Totally.
thankful, I'm thankful and appreciative of this journey that you and I are going on.
Yeah.
That just a lot of cool things that kind of have that will be coming our way that I think are going to help our show grow and get more listeners, as well as get our show into the ears of as many people that we want to help as possible. Like it's just a great journey that I think that we're continuing to go on, and I don't know where it's going to end up, but it definitely is something that that I'm very proud of. I'm proud of what we're doing. I'm, and I'm excited to continue, in the new year as well. But we got some really cool.
Exciting.
Yeah,
It
we got some cool
is.
stuff. We got some cool stuff coming. Some good
Yes.
opportunities for you and I, as well as, things that we're going to do to talk about our profession more. Like there's just stuff happening that
Yeah.
we're excited about. So I'm thankful for that. And
Good.
I'm also thankful for, just in general, like the support I get at home from my wife, from my kids. Like,
Yeah.
not to sound hokey, but all that stuff is very important
Yeah.
to me. And what about you?
I'm very thankful for my kids and my spouse and my coworkers and people who can help me to balance everything. I'm happy to have some family that had gone that was away, living out of state, moving back, and so I'm happy. Like the band is back together, and that really means so much to me. I am so thankful for how self-sufficient my kids are. And I, when I hear other people or I see the kids and, we talk about learned helplessness, I'm really happy that the people that I'm trying to raise and put into the world are, like you said, capable. And a lot of the things that, our kids are able to do and handle on their own is, it doesn't come easily to anybody. And so, yes, it can be modeled, but it doesn't mean they always have to do it, or follow through. And so I am so grateful for my own kids and how responsible they are and how they are really truly actively participating in their own lives and trying and doing and for those things. And of course, I am so excited to continue on this journey from from my house to yours, and of course we wish all of our listeners a wonderful, healthy, happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
With gobbles galore.
Yeah, I do want to mention one other thing. You and I talk often about how we go through this life with our spouses, and we need a team, right? There's no way we do this on our own.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we talk about balancing our work life and our responsibilities and all the things that we do, it doesn't work if we don't have all those supportive pieces that you put in, right? Supportive coworkers, supportive spouses and kids and family members, and people that you can just be like, I need to vent and talk about something that's going on right now. That is such a huge part of what we do and how we do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it does not go unnoticed. So even those small passing conversations that, kind of reset us are the things that help us balance this crazy lifestyle each and every week. So
for sure.
Yeah. So, anything else we got there, buddy?
I would like to tell you that season 3 is brought to.
We're the king of the segue. All right, let's start that again. Okay.
Yes. Season 3 is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, Teachers Insurance Plan. Check out their website for more information and to get a quote. Teachers Insurance Plan, auto insurance that brings exclusive educator savings and exceptional customer care to New Jersey and Pennsylvania educational employees just like me.
Yeah.
I love my Teachers Insurance Plan and all
Very
the perks
nice.
that go along with it.
Very
so,
cool.
Mr. Vitale, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you very much, friend. And I want to remind our listeners, thank you again for listening, but definitely check out next week's episode that we got coming up from the convention. It's awesome, and we really hope you guys are going to like it. So we will see everybody next time on the Balancing Act podcast, live from the convention floor.
Woo. Bye.
Look for the Balancing Act podcast every week on your favorite podcast platform. New episodes drop every Tuesday. Thank you for being a part of our audience. We appreciate you.